I'm Chuck. This is Up Chuck Chops. Thanks for joining me. Today we are chopping some wood. So hey, I'm a carpenter by trade. I gotta channel my inner Bob Vila, or I'm sorry, I don't know his name. The host from This Old House. Uh, you get my drift. I got my tool belt on. I have my blueprint that's on white paper, and I sketched out in a pen. And I have my tools laid out. The project I'm working on is a nativity scene backdrop, the stable, the manger, if you will. Let's get started. Now we can get started. Next thing's next. I'm certain this is not a completely historical accurate representation of a stable slash manger from 2000-ish years ago. We're making a representation. People will see it, and hopefully with the figurines inside, they'll get the message of, it's a nativity scene. So I have 1x4s. That's going to be the bulk of it. Build a back wall, 2 side walls. I'm going to hinge them together and then make a little roof for it, a little lean-to style. And hopefully, when I'm all done, it can be set up and broke down and just take up a small amount of storage space. I'm going to grab some lumber and we'll start cutting some stuff. The back wall I'm shooting for about 3 feet tall and about 4 feet wide. I got 8-footers, so I'm going to have some waste. That's okay. I'm sure I'll find somewhere to use it. I'm also getting to use my brand used tool shop miter saw. This is the second cut I've ever made with it. The laser's not right. That's okay. I'm going to cut a couple 4-footers. That'll be a top and a bottom run. That's what I'll hook my hinges to for the sides. And then I can attach the 3-footers I just cut, start building the back wall. I'm going to mark my center and then work out from there. So if I have to have a rip, I'll have it on the ends. I'm going to have my screws go from the inside out, and then I'm going to wood putty over them. We're going to see if I need to pre-drill them and countersink them or what, but we got to get started somewhere. Have any blow through. Get a close up on that. Those will fill nicely. I'm going an inch off center each way and right in the middle of the one by. It's not mission critical. It's just what looks good to you. So don't get me wrong. I'm glad to do this project for the church. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier. The church I attend has asked me to do this. The problem is, I can think of two guys immediately. They're one of them especially. He's a woodworker, not carpenter, but he can probably do this better than me. Just a tiny little bit of pressure to make this thing nice. Not that I wouldn't want to do that anyhow, but you get what I mean. So I gotta fill this in with more boards. So a completely arbitrary thing here. I'm using that far side as my standard, so to speak. I squared my standard to my center board. That's center on top and bottom rail. And then I checked my measurement and I'm making them equal on each end. That will help you not get to one end and have 36 1/4 tall and this end be 35 3/4 or something worse or something not as bad, but that's just a little FYI. Don't ever put screws in your mouth. I'm out there on the screws. Oh, happy. Well, looky here. I almost have the back wall done. Let's see how we did on the last board being the same. I have an inch. I'm a little heavy on that. Let me check that here. Okay. I have an inch and a 1/16 here and an inch and an 1/8 on the other end. A 1/16 isn't, it's not perfect. No. It's pretty good though. Now it's table saw time. There went that coffee. See how it fits. It's just a little light, and it's just a little heavy. That will work for what I need. Oh yeah. I think we are pretty good right there. Now I just gotta install them and we'll have the back done. My sides to this little stable are gonna be 23 and 13/16 inches long. And I'm going to have a little bit of a slope to the roof. And we're just going to call it 24 just for easy math. If I want a 412 pitch would be nice, but I think it's going to look goofy by how short it is. So we're going to go 212, which means for every 12 inches over, you're going to go up 2 inches. So if I cut my sideboards, the first one at 36, which is the height of the back wall, and then 2 feet over, it'll be 2 inches, roughly 4 inches taller. So if I have a 36 and a 40 upright, if you will, then I can fill in the middle, mark a line, should be able to cut it off and have it not look goofy. So that's our next job. Are you seeing the vision? Hopefully it'll work like that. I went ahead and put one side on so it holds itself up, and it appears it's going to fold together nicely. I will have to add in this back corner a fill-in piece, because I got some gappage there. I'll figure it out. I have my sides on. My hinges work. And check this out. It'll fold up like I wanted. Now I gotta get the roof on. I'm going to set those down like that. Make sure my overhang is equal. Very, very close. Now I have to figure out how long I have. 25. I want to hang off. I want some overhang. I think 30 looks like a nice round number. I'll cut a pile of 30-inch boards, run them across there. Put a little ledger board in here somewhere, or a block to hold everything square when it goes on. And the construction part will be done. All right, there we have it. 24 or 5 1x4s, a couple of 100 screws, and there you have it. Top will come off, sides fold in. Now for the fun part. Get out the sander, get rid of the tattoos, and then put a little tung oil or teak oil on it. Make it last a little longer. It'll be a wrap. I'll probably get you one more shot of this at the end. So there's a finished product. The lighting's a little suspect, but got us a little stable manger for the nativity scene. Top lifts off, sides swing in. This was a fun little woodworking project. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it.